Hello, this is Mark Jeffcock and I'm taking a look at how to decimate an object in Unity itself. Not directly, I suppose, but using something off the asset store. So, what have we got to start with? Let's see, I have here the tortured cube, which has been stuffed full of triangles and polygons and looks quite spherical. And if we looked at the number of vertices on it, come over to here to the mesh filter, click on the side there, cube, and it's got 100,000 vertices, which is an awful lot even for a sphere, I think. So let's lose that. And I'm going to go to the Unity Asset Store and look up a product called Mesh Optimzer. There's a few Mesh Optimizers available, which I have not, to be honest, tried out, but I have tried out this one called Mesh Optimzer. Joy of this one is that it seems to just concentrate on doing the one thing, and it has that wonderful word free on it. So here we are, Mesh Optimzer. Let me import it. And we'll import all of it. Okay, should turn up here in the assets in a moment. There it is. In the assets, optimize mesh. That will become relevant later, so just know that it's there. So back to the scene. And looking at our cube, what we can do is go to optimize mesh and drag one of its scripts. I'm not quite sure why it's got two of these, but one of them is called optimize mesh, and we can drag it onto the cube. And here we are. Little script attached to the cube now. And it gives us two options, one to optimize it, one to save the mesh after it's optimized, and it's got a how much do you want to optimize it. Let's be really brutal and take it down to 1/100th the number of vertices it had before. Click on optimize mesh. And it claims to do it. You can tell it's got a little bit bumpy around there because I'm supposedly cutting it down quite a lot. I'm now just going to save the mesh. And it says, oh, you've now optimized your cube. Put that somewhere safe, I think. I'm not going to put it in the optimized mesh directory. I am going to, oh, miscellaneous will be fine, really, wouldn't it? Just save it in there. Okay, now, what has it done? It's changed the mesh filter to using its now optimized cube mesh. And if we looked at that, we are now down at 1,300 vertices. Not bad at all. However, there are a few problems. One of which, oh, by the way, I put on a mesh collider earlier on. And the reason I did that was to draw attention to the fact that the mesh collider has not had its mesh replaced. It's still looking at the old cube. So if you are using a mesh collider, remember to go and change it to your new optimized cube mesh. Okay, so that problem's done. But I also had a problem whilst trying, oh, remember, you've done your optimization now, you've got your new mesh, you should throw your script away because the Altspace uploader will not approve of scripts. So let's just remove component there, and it's gone. And that seemed to be enough. Let me just, oh, I'm not logged in here. Can it load my templates? Oh yeah. So I've got a template to try to load to there, decimate it. I'll just try to do it with Android. Should build and upload. However, frankly, hello, still thinking to itself. Still thinking. Yeah, frankly, the Altspace uploader seems to be allergic to Mesh Optimzer, the scripts still lurking in my optimized mesh directory. So if we go back to project, we have to really completely throw away everything that we pulled in from the asset store. So I'm going to delete optimized mesh and all of its subdirectories. So I'm back to the same thing, but remember my cube is refusing to tell me anything. My cube is still linked to my now optimized cube mesh and on the mesh collider as well. Try that again from Altspace. Build and upload this time. And it looks a little bit happier. And there's hardly anything to do, so it should complete quite quickly. Way, upload complete. And I think you just have to trust me on that one, but this time it did work.